Well, welcome back. Thank you so much for praying with us for the launch of this brand new life-giving church in Walker, Michigan later this September. We just had our most recent interest party with another great group of people coming out. Our team had an absolute blast. Can't wait to share some more stories with you coming up. If you're new to this team, I send out a short video update every single week asking you to pray around specific things. All of our previous ones can actually be found on our YouTube page. All you have to do is search at Tribes Church Co. And while you're at it, go online, follow us on Instagram and Facebook too. We're still praying for a specific space in Walker, so please prioritize that in your prayers. And as soon as we nail that down, we'll purchase all of the things that we'll need to be set up and tear down too. And we're starting to do some more organic outreaches around Northwest Grand Rapids, bringing donuts to the park, paying for people's orders at a coffee shop, buying popcorn for people at the local movie theater, just as a way to surprise and bless people in our community. Pray that God connects us to the right people and allows us to build a relationship with them. This week, I want to take you to Ezekiel 34, starting in verse 5, that says this. So they were scattered because there was no shepherd, and scattered they became food for all the wild animals. My sheep were scattered. They wandered all over the mountains and on every high hill. My sheep were scattered all over the face of the earth, with no one to search for them, no one to seek for them. For thus says the Lord God, I myself will search for the sheep. I will seek them out. I will rescue them from all the places to which they have been scattered on a day of clouds and thick darkness. One of the most formational seasons of my life was over the course of 3 days, where we got 3 texts from 3 different couples. And as I picked up the phone, stories started to pour out. Families that we knew and loved were absolutely being devastated. People who loved Jesus, who loved each other, but they had things going on in their lives and their marriage that no one really knew about, that were starting to rise to the surface. Those 3 days broke something in me. All of those couples had been attending church. All of those couples had been serving in some capacity. And as a pastor, I was content to leave it there. I thought that was good enough. That I trusted that what we spent time experiencing together on a Sunday morning, that it would naturally work itself in deeper and deeper in a transforming way into people's lives. That those 3 days shifted something in me. Rather than trust that the hardest, most complicated areas of people's lives would naturally sort themselves out, we started to attack them head on. We're not going to bank on transformation as if it will inevitably come. We're going to schedule it. We're going to invite people to it. We're going to call out the elephant in the room, and we're going to ask people to take a step towards a better way. So we created things like marriage workshops, where couples and families in their first decade could come. They could hang out with other couples, listen to a counselor or a more experienced married couple share about their experience around a topic, and then get connected to marriage counseling. And through that, we started to see young families actually start to experience healing and transformation in the deepest parts of their lives. Here's what I want to encourage you with today, church. God isn't satisfied with the status quo. Someone sitting through an hour service on a Sunday isn't the goal. He's going after full life transformation, that your life would look more like Jesus today than it did a year ago, that you'd be more free today than you were a year ago, that you'd be able to better love those around you today than you were a year ago. For those of you that are married or have kids, that you'd be able to show up as a better spouse or parent today than you were a year ago. God wants you to keep transforming. He wants us as a church to join him. He's scouring the countryside looking for his lost sheep. So will you pray with me this week that as a church we link up with the work that he's already doing? Thank you so much for praying. We'll see you back here next week.